Okay, now I'm going to take some of the yellow pom-pom trim and I'm going to glue it around the back side of this circle. So take your glue gun and just add some glue here around the edge a little ways. And then you're going to take your pom-poms, and I like to start over here so I can see where they are. And you're just going to tuck them in here so that the pom-poms just kind of stick out around the edge. See if I can get this to focus here. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to do that the rest of the way around, just adding a little glue here and there. And then working my way around and getting this little piece of glue off. There we go. So just the pom-poms are sticking out around the edge here. Add some more glue. You don't want to go too far ahead with the glue because it with the glue gun it dries really quick and your fingers can get stuck on the back. So here we go. Okay, let's add some more glue. I love this pom-pom trim. It's one of my new favorites. And then I'm just going to go ahead and trim with my scissors right here. And I'm going to add a little more glue so I can get this last one tucked in there. Okay, and there's my cute little girl vintage image with the yellow pom-poms. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom out because I think my camera focuses better when it's not as close. So here we go. Let's see if we'll zoom in here and focus. There we go. Isn't that cute? Okay. I'm going to take this piece now and I'm going to put it in the center here of my snowflake. So you're going to want to get your pop dots, your little candy foam adhesive pieces. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and see if I can get it out of here. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to grab a couple. I'm going to go ahead and stick one in the center of my snowflake. And I'll probably do some not too far out, but just in these other little areas here, so that when I press down it'll be easier for it to the circle to adhere to my snowflake. So there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and remove all my tabs, the backs. There we go. Right. I'm going to go ahead and put my, I'm going to try to center this here. And that looks pretty good to me. I'm just going to press it down so that I know it's stuck to all the pop dots. And there we go. It's looking really cute and vintagey. And next we're going to take a 10-inch piece of beading wire and you're going to kind of fold it in half and use that to come through here. So I've got it in my top. And I'm just going to simply pinch it together here at the top. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to just twist it and make like a nice little twisty here. Kind of a close together twist. Okay. And next I am going to take a couple beads, little seed beads. I'll show you what these look like here. They're just really tiny, little golden yellow colored seed beads. Let's see if that'll focus. There we go. And you can use however many you would like. And you're just going to thread them onto your wire, onto both pieces, and bring it down so it covers both pieces. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick here. So it's 2, 3, and it all depends on how long you want your hanger to be. So I'm going to go ahead and do 3, this is 4, and 5. Okay. And I think I'm going to actually do some more. So let's see how many I've got on my other one. Let's see. I think I'll do like maybe 2 more. So let me just grab some more here. And I'm going to stick those on. Okay. One, 2. All right, so I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That seems like a pretty good number. And I think I'm going to finish off with this red bead. And stick that in here. So that will be my top one. And I'm going to go ahead now and make my top, which all I'm going to do is kind of create a circle or like an oval shape and kind of bend it. So I've crossed my wires again, and I'm going to take them, and again I'm just going to twist them around each other, and then I'm going to put this back toward the center, and it kind of makes a little heart shape there at the top. And I am going to use my wire cutters now to just get rid of my excess here. So there's one. And let's cut off the other one here. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So we got the little heart hanger here at the top. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get some more embellishments, and I'll be right back. All right, I went ahead and added some more of the little candy foam adhesives dots here to the back of my snowflake, and I'm going to go ahead and center my Christmas greetings image here, and just go ahead and place that on. And I cut a piece of ribbon, the organza ribbon here, or the sheer ribbon in the champagne from Really Reasonable Ribbon. It is 12 inches, and all I did was thread that through my grommet, and I'm going to just tie a bow at the top of my ornament here. So I'll have to tell you, I am not the best bow maker, and I'm hoping that I'll be getting a lot of practice with all this wonderful ribbon that I'm getting. Actually, tying it on camera is even more difficult than in real life. So here we go. All right, so here is my, I'm going to bring that back up. And let me find my little tail here. Make this a little bit smaller. And then you tighten it, and you can make your ribbon as big or as little as you like. I like mine to be tight. There we go. And I'm kind of liking how this looks right here. I might pull this one just a little bit. And then I'm just going to take my ends here, get my scissors. I just fold mine in half like this, my piece of ribbon. And then I take my scissors and I just kind of cut so it gives it a little diagonal type cut there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to go ahead and fold it in half. Here we go. Okay. And I cut on the folded side out toward the edges. There we go. So now I have my cute little top with my bow, my little pop dots here. And then I have my other Christmas greeting on the back. Now I'm going to go ahead next, and I have my vintage button, and I took a 8-inch piece of the peppermint baker's twine from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and all I'm going to do is tie a knot in the center here, and then I'm going to tie another bow. So we'll see if I can get a little better with my bow here with the baker's twine. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and make my bow smaller. And I usually will play around with this quite a bit till I get it just how I want it. Let's see. It doesn't look too bad. I think I want it just a little bit smaller though. So I'm just going to pull on both my tails till it's just a little tiny bow, as cute as can be. There we go. Let's see. There we go. That's good. And I'm just going to cut my tails so that they just go past the button. One on either side here. There we go. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to place that on my image here in a minute. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and I did 3 buttons total that I added the candy cane baker's twine to, and they all 3 just have little bows. And then I cut out some leaves from the Mayards leaf trim, which I got from Really Reasonable Ribbon in the green color. And I have 6 of them somewhere. So there's 5, and so somewhere there's floating another one. Okay. And it simply comes on a piece like this, and I just went ahead and cut them off individually. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of one of the leaves, and I'm going to place it up here at the top, kind of right there. Let's see if I can zoom in again so you can see what I'm doing a little better. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and grab another one. And I'm going to glue on the back of it. And I'm going to place it right over here. Just kind of pat it down a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to take my button, my first big button here, and figure out kind of where I want to put it, just in the center, those 2 leaves. And I'm just going to put a dollop of glue with my glue gun. And I'm going to go ahead now and just pop that button on there. So it kind of makes it look like a little button flower. There we go. So you can see. And so there is the front of my ornament. And then on the back, we're going to do the same thing. And you'll notice when you're putting the glue on your little green leaves here, one side of the leaf is poofy and the other side is kind of flat. So you want to make sure that you put your glue on the flat side. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on here. And then I'm going to stick it. Kind of hard to hold because they're so tiny. I'm going to put it right over here. So there's the first one. And go ahead and grab another one. Just put a little bit of glue on here. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. And I'm going to put it about right here. Give it a little push down. Actually, I want it to be more this way. There we go. And then I'm going to grab another one of the buttons. I'm going to just eyeball kind of where I want it, right in there. Looks good. I'm going to put a dollop of glue in the center here. And then I'm going to grab my button. I'm just going to stick it right there. Get all my little glue tendrils off. I'm going to find my other little leaves here. And I'm going to grab this one. Put a little glue on the back of it. Flip it over. Put it right here. Maybe anchor a little that way. Okay. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. Add a little glue to my leaf. I'm going to turn this around. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay. And I'm just going to put a little dollop here in the center. Those two leaves. And then I'm going to add my little button. Just like that. And so now there is the back of my ornament. All right, so I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to finish inking up my edges a little bit, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I did a little bit more inking around the edges, and then I decided I was going to use some barn door stickles to add just a little bit more sparkle to our ornament. And all I am doing is simply going around the outside edge of my snowflake. So you can just see it there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just work on that a little more so you can see how I'm doing that. So I'll come down here. And I'm just going to follow the outline of my ornament. And I may add some little accents to the center here as well, but I will do that after this dries, so I don't accidentally pick it up and hold it by that, because I have been known to do things like that. So just want to be careful and just go around the edges and not apply too much pressure. And if your ribbon is covering up a part of your edge, that's okay. Just work your way around it. Okay. My bow is in the way there, so I'm going to move this out of the way. Actually, I'll take two hands here. So I'll just go ahead and add some more. And there we go. Now I'm going to let this dry, and then I will be back. Okay, I went ahead and applied some of the stickles in the barn red to the back of my ornament as well. And so it is in the process of drying. And I thought I wanted to do something to cover up my grommet here at the top. So what I have done is I have two so far little leaves. And I created these holly leaf shapes just using the regular Mayart's leaf in the green ribbon from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that for you so you can see how I created the actual little holly shapes. And I just simply take my leaf. It might be kind of hard to see here. I'm going to move my ornament out of the way since it's still drying. And I just kind of cut a little like half circle indentation, one at the bottom and then another toward the top so that it just gets a little bit of a holly shape to it. Then I'm going to turn my leaf around and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to cut a little tiny like half circle piece out, like a little scallop. So here you can see. And then I'll do one more small one here at the bottom. There we go. So that I get more of a holly shaped leaf. Okay, so now I have my three leaves and I'm going to position them here around my top of my grommet. See if I can zoom in a little more. There we go. Okay, so let me get all three of my leaves here. So I'm going to go ahead and add some glue. And then place that, I think, about right here. I'm going to take another one. And I'm going to apply my glue to that. Okay. Sorry that it's not too, there we go. So you see my glue. And I'm going to put that one, I think, here. I'm going to take this last one. Apply a little glue to it as well. I'm trying to decide which end I want to have in. Actually, I'm going to have this part in. There we go. So I just added a little bit of glue. And I'm going to go ahead and put that. Let's see. I think I'm going to stick it, let's see, right like this. Okay, so now I've got a little holly bunch at the top covering up my grommet. I'm going to get my stickles again. As soon as I figure out where to put them, I'm going to my glue gun. And this is the barn red again. And I'm going to go ahead and make just some holly berries. So I'll do like 3 holly berries. 1, 2, oops, give it a little push here, make it a little bigger. 1, 2, 3. So now I've got like a little group of holly at the top of my ornament. So let me see if I can bring that a little bit closer so you can see it better. I'm not sure if there we go. And I love stickles. It's just they, you could also use the liquid pearls, which they're really nice because they they actually keep their shape better than the stickles, but I wanted it to have a glittery look, so I went ahead and used the stickles. I'm going to show you really quick the front, because I decided to add some of my little holly and berries on the front here as well. And I just did them exactly the same as I did the one I just showed you. And so all I did was add 2 of the holly leaves on this one, and then 3 berries. And I did it in 3 different places, which, let me see if I can hold it a little better. Here you go. So I got 1, 2, 3. So that will be the front. And you can see it's all finished, and it's going to be nice and sparkly. See if I can get my camera to focus. There we go. So when you have this hanging on your Christmas tree, not only is the stickle's going to sparkle, but so is this ribbon from Really Reasonable Ribbon. And I will put a link below to the ribbon that I used, so you'll know, of course, which one to purchase. All right. And then again, the back finished looks like this. And I'll zoom back out so you can get the whole thing here. Here we go. And once it dries, it too will be nice and sparkly. And again, the front. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and I hope that you make some Christmas ornaments and that it inspires you to have some fun creating. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.